literally can't believe I'm sat in front of my camera filming a YouTube video. What has life come to? I did not expect this to be happening today. If anyone is actually watching this that is subscribed to me, you'll know I haven't filmed a video in literally like 2 and a bit years now. And I've always loved filming. I just find it very hard to commit to. And I've kind of just thought that like, my daily life isn't that exciting. So I tend to only film when I'm actually doing exciting things or going on holiday. But I've realised that some of my favourite content to watch is the videos where people are just like vlogging their like mundane, very like basic lives, and they're just at home chilling, reading, or they go for like cute little dog walks. Like, I love those videos. I think they're so wholesome and just really comforting. So that is the goal. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up the camera today. I'm going to film my little day off work and see how it goes. We are actually in for a pretty wholesome day today because I'm about to head out now and go for a little dog walk. I'm gonna actually take my dog to a village that I love, and I'm gonna go and get a coffee as well. I was just gonna walk him around where I live because we have some really nice walks, but I have no other plans today, and I have the inability to actually stay at home and not spend any money. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna go get a coffee, and then I've got some other little plans for later, just some like wholesome-y things that I want to do, but we're mainly having a chill day, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Anyway, I will talk to you more later, but I am gonna go and head out now because my dog is patiently waiting to go for a dog walk, so you're gonna come with us. Also, I forgot to say, I'm so sorry for the way that I look today. It is a no makeup day. I used to literally like do my makeup just to film a little vlog and a YouTube video. I'm not doing that anymore because there's no point. But anyway, we are now in the car. We're gonna head off to a really cute village, and like I said, we're gonna go get a coffee. I think my friend might be working today. She works in the coffee shop, so that'll be nice. It's a super gloomy day today though. It's really cloudy, not sunny, which is just not ideal, but I still feel like we can have a wholesome little time. It's like a 20-minute drive, which is quite long for me anyway, and my dog has like sudden car anxiety, so I don't really know how this is gonna go, but hopefully the journey is going to be fine. Bud is super stressed. I don't know what is causing his anxiety in the car, but we're going to get out now super quickly, go get a coffee. I'm kind of scared 'cause it's really quiet and I don't like walking around in places when it's quiet and I'm by myself, but it should be fine. I also really need a wee, but dogs aren't actually allowed like in the cafe, so I don't really know what I'm going to do about that, but we'll see. Let's go get a yummy little coffee. Okay, so I'm back home now after a really nice fresh walk. I don't know if you could see from the videos, but it is not sunny at all today. It's literally so dull and grey, which I'm not loving, if I'm being honest, because I was not ready to let go of summer. I literally came back off holiday a week ago, so I'm very much still in like, I want summer, but I know that I live in the UK, like it's not happening. So the kind of like whole reason I actually want to make these videos is to kind of like romanticize autumn and winter, because I used to love those months so much, but as I've gotten older I've become more of a summer girl. Like, I just love the sun, I love tanning, I love summer clothes, I love going on holiday, and I really struggle to just like thrive in the autumn winter time. So I'm going to make these vlogs to kind of romanticize it and actually try and enjoy the small things, like the cozy days, and I do think filming that will help. And the one thing I do love about autumn is the coziness. I just struggle a lot with the weather, and I struggle with like the rain, the darkness, feeling pale, just not feeling my best self. And I feel like in summer I feel like the best version of me, if that makes sense. But again, I live in the UK, so it's kind of one of those things where like you just have to get used to the fact that this is like reality, and like the weather just isn't going to be amazing all of the time, and actually like most of the time it's not going to be amazing. But yeah, I still had a really nice walk, and actually like although it was super great, it was very fresh and like revitalizing. But I had a really good clean of my room yesterday, and I've actually just put my bed sheets in the wash, although it's about to rain, so I don't really know where they're gonna go, but I needed to wash them because I can't clean my room without washing my bed. I don't know if anyone else has that. If I'm dusting and I'm hoovering, my bed is also being washed, and I do try and wash it like as often as I possibly can, but it's so much harder again in like autumn winter because it's just not hot outside and it's so damp, so it's like hard to dry anything. I'm gonna stop complaining. My nose will not stop running, I've got a couple of things I want to do this afternoon. I want to make some banana bread, and I'm going to show you how to make it because it's egg free. I'm pretty sure it can be vegan, and it's gluten free, and it is delicious and it's so comforting. I literally make it every single week. And then I want to start a new book because I finished mine this morning, and I actually want to have a little quick flick through my wardrobe because I'm doing a boot fair on Sunday. So I want to make sure that I don't have anything that I don't want and it can go to the boot fair. So yeah, we got a few things, but I mainly want to have a really chill afternoon. So I'm going to go get some lunch and then I'll come back and maybe make some banana bread. Shower. I am back in my pajamas because I just thought, you know, it's like 2 p.m. It's actually really early, but I'm like fully showered and I'm not going anywhere else today. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put my pajamas on and have a cozy afternoon. So I'm gonna make my gluten-free banana bread and film it and show you guys how I make it. It is honestly so easy. I'll quickly show you the ingredients that you need, and then I will film me doing it and put like all the measurements and stuff on the screen because I can't think off the top of my head. Okay, obviously you need really like kind of overripe bananas because this is what makes the banana bread naturally sweet, is when they're like this, all brown and dotty, even though like I would never eat them like this, but in the bread it is so good. So I've just got 2. I could probably do with 3, but I think 2 will be fine. Self-raising flour. Always use self-raising flour, even if you're not making it gluten-free, but that's what you need. But yeah, this is a gluten-free one from the brand Free. Just some actual gluten-free baking powder. You also need milk. I use just normal whole milk because that's what we have at home, but I know that the person that actually does this recipe, which I will link below, they use like almond milk, and I'm pretty sure when you use almond milk, this recipe is also vegan. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Either some honey or maple syrup. Again, I use this because it's in my house. I also put in walnuts, cinnamon, dark chocolate. This is the Green and Black's organic, 85%. I don't actually have that much left, which I'm really sad about because I love it when it's really chocolatey, but this will do. I'll probably just put some more cinnamon in it. Oh, and also I love to put some sea salt in it as well because it just makes it taste really good. Let's get making, and hopefully when it's ready I can have a fresh slice and read my book with maybe another coffee because I've been having too much coffee every day. So I've got 23 minutes left on the banana bread timer, and I thought I would do a quick clear out of my wardrobe ready for Sunday when I do my boot fair. I already have, and I know it's really bad, I have a huge bag with a lot of clothes, and that also includes like clothes that like my mum has as well that we need to get rid of. So I already have a lot of stuff, but I thought as it's also like going into autumn, it would be good to just have a quick clear out. So if I do want to get rid of anything, I can take it with me on Sunday. This is my wardrobe, my vintage wardrobe that we got for free on the side of the road. I love the look of this wardrobe because I think it's so pretty, but as you can see, it is a real tight squeeze, and I'm a girly of many clothes, so it is very hard for me to have this sort of wardrobe because I just find it just really difficult to like see my clothes and stuff like that. But I should be moving out of this room soon into my brother's room when he moves out, and his room's a lot bigger than mine, so I'm really excited because he's got like a built-in wardrobe, and then I'll have this as well, so at least we'll have a little bit more storage. This dress I recently, well, I say recently, I got it a few months ago, and it is really stunning, but when I wear it, I just don't love it on myself, and I don't know why. I think, I don't know, it just, I don't know if it's very me. So I'm going to take it with me. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, then I can try again and wear it next summer. I also have this jumpsuit that I wore to a wedding, and I've kept it because it is really lovely. I just don't know if I'm going to wear it again. So let's get rid of that. I've got 4 pairs of jeans, which I think I'm going to get rid of. I really struggle getting rid of jeans because I always think, oh, I'm going to wear them or they're going to fit me differently next time. But I don't know, I know myself and I just feel like I won't. I think that's everything from my wardrobe. I'm also going to have a quick look through my drawers. My drawers are super boring. They're just like little tops and stuff. So I'm going to have a quick look through there. But I think that's quite a lot of things. That's like 8 things. And I feel like because they're like Zara and Stradivarius and stuff, they're going to sell quite well.
That was nice.
Oh my god, my camera is flashing. I need to go charge it. But I've done pretty much everything I wanted to do today, like the main jobs and stuff like that. Yeah, I've got my banana bread out of the oven. It smells so good. Once it's cooled down in like 10-15 minutes, I'm going to cut a slice, have a little slice, maybe with a hot coffee because it is such hot coffee weather right now. And then I'm going to do some reading. I finished It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover this morning. I read It Ends With Us literally like 3 years ago now. I think it was 2021 summer when I just got like back into reading. That was one of the first books that I read, and I went to see the film the other day and it inspired me to read the second book. So I read that and finished that this morning. It was alright, it was pretty good, like an easy read, but nothing to write home about. And I've got this book which I basically started reading like 6 weeks ago now, before I went on holiday, and I literally have like 60 pages left and I've not finished it, and I'm really annoyed about it because I was really like, obviously it's a big book and I did so well with reading it, but I went on holiday and I didn't want to bring it with me because it's a hardback. There's no point bringing like a basically finished hardback on holiday because it takes up so much room. But I'm trying to read 25 books this year, and I have the Storygraph app, which you should definitely get if you read because it's a really, really good app and you can literally see everything so clearly. And I add all the books on and give them ratings once I've read them, and I can't stand the fact that this is almost finished but not finished. So I'm going to try and force myself to finish this today so that I can start a new book this evening and we can pick one out together. But yeah, I am not a DNFer. Is it a DNF? Not. Yeah, did not finish. Yeah, I'm not a DNFer. I am a book finisher. I just won't read books if I know I'm not going to like them. So, or if I end up hating them, then I will read them and hate every second of it, because that's just what I'm like. So let's try and finish this today. I'm gonna go charge my camera and I'll come back when I'm getting my banana bread and we can have a cozy little treat together because it's just the best time of the day, isn't it? Coffee and cake is just the elite thing, and I don't drink tea, which I know a lot of people are gonna say is really bad, but I don't drink tea, I only drink coffee, so. Ten out of 10. I also love these little coffee cups. These are my literal life. I love coffee cups without a handle. I am having such a cozy little afternoon. I thought I'd actually kind of explain because my life has changed so drastically since I last ever made a YouTube video, and like I'd really love to like keep making these YouTube videos for as long as possible really, and just like filming my life. So I basically work 3 days a week. I work on Monday, Tuesday and a Wednesday, and really excitingly in October I am starting a master's course in London, and I can't believe I'm saying that because that was never part of my plan, but here we are, and I'm so excited as well because it's really like going into like an actual passion of mine. So it's art history, but it's more specific. It's focusing on like decorative arts and historic interiors, so it's a lot to do with, well, arts and interiors, but like antiques and architecture. Like it mixes those in really well, and it's such a passion of mine, and it's something that like I want to maybe go into when I actually look at getting a job and like starting a career. I'm gonna keep making YouTube videos. I really want to vlog my experience because obviously this is so new for me, and I love when people make like study vlogs when they're like doing a degree or something like that and they film it. Although I'm not going to be living in London, I'll be going to London 2 days every week, so I want to vlog that experience, and obviously like let me know if you're interested in that, because I will definitely do it, and I just think it'll be so fun, and it's in such an unreal area. And there's a Waterstones right opposite, which if you know, you know, that is such a dream for me. So many lovely like little coffee shops, and it's just such an unreal area, and I just think that like I can make some really like good content and like cozy content, especially between now and like summertime. So let me know if you want to see that. But that's basically why I'm not working today, is because I haven't started it yet, and I wanted to take this time, like the 2 days off I have a week as well as the weekend, to just like recoup, just do things for myself and just spend time with myself, and like do my reading, do any like bits I want to do before the new academic year starts. That's basically why I'm not working today, and why I'm at home drinking coffee and having banana bread at 3:30 in the afternoon. But I'm gonna drink this now. I'm gonna keep reading my book and just have a really wholesome little time. So it is now the evening, it's like 8:30 I think, and I've had dinner with my parents, which was really lovely, and I'm now in bed. I'm all cozy, I've got my fairy lights on, I've got a nice little candle burning, and I've actually just been editing this vlog, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. I just need to add like the autumny music, and I feel like the text and the music just makes it, kind of gives it the feeling, if you know what I mean. But I'm feeling a little lost, to be honest, because I've had 6 weeks off work and I've been away for a month to various different places, so I just feel very out of whack, and I feel this kind of pressure that I've got loads to be doing, and I've got a whole list of like small tasks that I need to do, just to kind of like, just that I've been putting off, but I don't want to do that right now. But then I'm like, what do I want to do? Do I want to read? Do I want to watch YouTube? Blah de blah de blah. Like I literally don't know, and I can't make my mind up, and my boyfriend's away, so I feel very out of sorts with my routine of like seeing him, and yeah, I'm just like forgetting the fact that it's actually Friday evening as well. So I thought, as this is like a kind of hello to autumn, hello to September, new fresh start video, I thought that I would tell you guys my September goals, because I did a TikTok video on this and I thought it would be perfect to share with you, and it might inspire you guys now that we are going into autumn to come up with your own. I used to make goals that just sent me into a spiral, because they would be like such intense goals that I wouldn't be able to reach, and then I wouldn't reach them and I'd feel like a failure. So we've got some like nice easy goals that I'm going to try and implement, and the reason I really love doing this is because it gives me like a sense of purpose, and it motivates me to make my life into the life that I want. And I do think trying to implement new little things each month is a really great way of doing it without getting overwhelmed and trying to like map out and change your whole entire life. And I just think it's really important sometimes to have like kind of like things you want to achieve. It doesn't have to be huge things, just like tiny little things. The first thing on my list is to have 1 week a month social media free. It doesn't necessarily have to be a whole week, it can be like 5 days, 4 days. I just want to have a period of time where I have a break from social media, so like I delete my apps and I reconnect with the real world. And I spoke to my friend about this the other day, and she said something that really stuck with me, and that was about going on social media without intention. And that is what I've been doing, is because I'm so just like wired to go onto social media at any given point and like just to click on Instagram kind of like unknowingly, I feel like there's like no intention behind me doing that. I'm not doing it for any purpose or reason, I'm just doing it because that's the way my brain is wired and it's just out of habit. So she was kind of saying like it's really important in life to do things with intention, to always have a reason to be doing it. So for example, like trying to go on social media when I'm actually going to look for something, or I want some inspiration for something, or things like that, or I'm trying to find like a recipe or an outfit or something like that, rather than just going on it randomly and just aimlessly scrolling, because it's so unhealthy. And I do find that I waste a lot of time doing that, and then it's been like an hour and I'm like, oh my god, I've wasted an hour. I could have been doing something so much more important, like, you know, reading or watching a show I've been wanting to watch, or like just reconnecting with my family. So that's one of my goals. Another one, speaking of reading, is to read every single day. I got in a huge reading rut during uni because I was doing English lit anyway, so I simply could not read for pleasure. I found it really, really hard, and I went through a long period of time without reading. So one of my goals is to start that up again. I read 5 books across my holidays, and I want to keep that up because it was really refreshing, and it just kind of like made me fall in love with it all over again. And also, if you know me, you know I have a mammoth collection of books. I have so many books that I've not read and I need to read. So that's one of my goals. Start scrapbooking my summer trips. Got a scrapbook and I want to print off all the pictures from my summer, and I want to fill the scrapbook up. And I know it's going to take a while and it might be quite expensive because pictures are really expensive to print, but that is something I do want to start. I really want to take some time to reconnect with my spiritual side. Again, you probably won't know, but I'm quite a spiritual person. I love my tarot cards, I love my journaling, I love my crystals. I love all of it. And because I've been away for ages, I haven't actually been able to do that. So I'd really, really love to do that again and get back into it. Also, another thing is to make the most of the outdoors. So walking to and from places when I can instead of driving, and just also trying to get out on more walks on like the weekends and things like that. Going with my boyfriend or a friend to like a nice new walking place and like going for lunch or getting coffee, like just doing those sort of like nice things outside. Another thing is being more meaningful with my purchases. I really struggle with this. This is something that like I find very, very difficult. Is I get such a thrill, honestly, out of buying things, and when I haven't bought something in a while, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel a little bit uneasy, and I feel like it's such a kind of like quick kind of like dopamine hit from buying something, and I don't want that anymore. I only want to buy things because I truly love them and I really need them, and I want to prioritize the things I need over the things that I want, because I just think that that's like the healthier balance. So that's something I want to work on. I want to prep, as I said earlier, for my master's course. So just like get ready. I have a lot of things I actually do need to get. Like I need to get new stationery, I need to get like notebooks, I want to get a new water bottle and like coffee thing to take to London with me. There's just a lot of things, and I want to do reading for it as well. I've got a couple of books that I bought myself that are kind of linked to what I'm doing that I want to get reading, and also trying to get back into a routine. This video has actually really helped me because I feel like I've had quite a good routine today, but again, I've been so out of sorts. I haven't had a routine properly in probably about like 6 or 7 weeks, so I just want to get back to like having a good like sleep schedule, going to bed at a decent time, getting up and just doing those kind of routine things that make you feel put together. I also got this new diary from TK Maxx the other day. TK Maxx is so good for stuff like this because they just have so many ones that are really reasonable. This was £8, and the reason I love this is because it's super flat, but it's also got so much space, and I need a lot of space for uni. So that's what it looks like. And the main thing I love is on each week you obviously have the dates, but you've also got a whole to-do list section, which mine is nearly full because I literally have to write down every single thing, no matter how big or small. It has to go on the to-do list, otherwise I just won't do it. I'm actually maybe going to spend some time this evening, and I want to write out what I'm doing next week because I have quite a few things that I'm doing, and if I don't write it down I genuinely will forget. And I want to stop using my phone so much for those things, and I want to actually start writing them because I just think, again, like I just think it's a lot nicer. So yeah, that's one of my new things as well, is to just like be organized. I love the feeling of being organized, and I don't feel organized right now in my life, and I don't feel like I've been organized for a long time because I've just been relaxing and enjoying summer and being away. So I can't wait to get back into it.